good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when and where you are listening to this. This is Coffee with Kevin. And I'm Kevin. And this is my coffee. Hey, that's great. I'm glad you're all here. Doing something a little different today. Yes, I've got a microphone. I wanted to be heard a little different, and I've got some effects too. You like effects? Yes, indeed. Mm. Oh, to you today, coffee with Kevin. It's a great day. I'm Kevin Martin, a hypnotherapist, a mindset coach, an author, a trainer. Um, lots and lots of things. Lots and lots. And I love coffee. You can see. Whoa, gotta go there. You can see my coffee sign over there, and there's coffee signs in various parts of the house, and by the flag, there's a little uh, something, coffee. So coffee is something great. I just come in to my office and there was a news report on mushroom coffee. My coffee is not mushroom coffee, but I have some clients, good friends that drink mushroom coffee all the time. You know, the same kind of qualities, the same kind of benefits as caffeine mushrooms have. And if you want to drink a little less caffeine and still get the benefits and quality. And I understand that it tastes pretty good. Mm. But not as good as this right here, baby. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. It is December 9th. Can you believe it? December 9th. I can't believe it. And here we are. Here we are. What happened on December 9th? The most notable thing, 1965, Charlie Brown's Christmas party. I love that. I was watching it every year. I've missed it the past couple of years, but I'm going to watch it again. I love the Christmas tree. I've bought a couple of those Christmas trees like Charlie Brown had. I feel bad for those Christmas trees. Nobody wants them. Bring them home, decorate them, make them look good. Uh, yeah, yeah. It's been an interesting week. It certainly has. I just yesterday I was meeting with a friend of mine that I network with, Angel Smith, and she runs Dana's Angels. Dana's Angels is a charity. The biggest thing that they do now, uh, on a very regular basis is feed the homeless. So she says, "You want to come and see what I do?" I said, "Certainly, I want to come and see what you do." And so it started. Excuse me. Started off at 8 o'clock in the morning or 8:30, and we were at her friend's house. There was three other friends, two Patties and an Eric, and in a friend's house. She had this very big island in the kitchen, huge, and she started taking out all these things that she had cooked, and big, big, big trays. And the first thing was like these little soft burritos. They were this big. I guess they call them tapas. And then we took out all these styrofoam uh, containers that had different separations in them for a meal. And we went to town, and I dug in as, quickly as I could and helped out creating these meals, a couple of tapas and some potatoes, and there was 4 portions that everyone had a little bit of a dessert and different desserts, and theirs was donated, uh, and it was just really cool. We did 100 of these, 100 of these. So after the 45 minutes in the kitchen and putting all this together and boxing him and everything else and loading him into the cars, we went out to the sites. Now, as told, you know, uh, they're all various places and not so popular places. Some really, maybe even what people would consider scary places. We didn't go into the lot of sites, but the very first one we went to was a church, and we donated 70 meals at the church, and they were feeding the homeless, and the homeless would come to them. And when we arrived there was a couple of people on bicycles that had come to them, and they get, every Monday morning they get something to eat for a few days, and then Thursday mornings as well. Now we prepared the food, but in exchange, the church would give us food to help prepare, and they give like 50-pound bag of potatoes and other foods that can be made into meals. I thought it was wonderful. It was a collaboration, a partnership, the two entities, two organizations that have the same thing, same purpose, is to help the people that need it. And so it was wonderful. So I got to meet a few of the people. Gave out. We had these little baby Jesuses, so I was giving out a little bit of Jesus, which is really cool. Excuse me. And then we were off to some other places that weren't, put it this way, weren't as comfortable as going to the church parking. And we met a few other people in parking lots or on the side of the road where they camp out. And then we went deep into the woods where we actually didn't go into the woods, but blew the horn and people would come out. They knew that, to be expecting that. And I thought it was just an incredible thing. And people were so pleased and so happy to see us coming there with the food. And it was just an incredible, wonderful experience. I've never experienced anything like that before. These people that I was working with, they dedicate their lives, their homes. I mean, their homes are filled with, refrigerators and freezers that have been donated so they can keep the supplies going all the time. And they never waste. When there's stuff left over, it goes into the freezer and comes out again later on. Um, there's not just food. There's blankets, there's clothing, there's gifts, there's everything, all geared towards the homeless, and it's just wonderful, wonderful thing. And the angel, who definitely is an angel, all of these people are angels, but especially Angel that runs it, she'll go to court when someone appears at court, and she is just one of the places we had gone to. They just got notified that one of the people that was staying there, got arrested. They're not, you know, people are homeless for many different reasons. One of the biggest reasons that comes to light to most of us is drugs, right? And so the police are involved often. So one of the people got arrested, and she shows up at their court dates as support, because it's nice for that person who may be an addict, who may be someone that's not perfect, but to have some moral support, some support there where no one else would show up. She provides baby clothes for those of them that have babies or going to have babies. She provides everything. What this organization provides everything. It's called Dana's Angels. Dana is no longer part of that. Dana was original partnership for them when they were, working with cancer as a charity helping with cancer, breast cancer. Dana actually passed away, and Angel actually keeps it going. Now she does over 2,000 miles a year walking breast cancer. That is amazing. From what I've seen her do just for the homeless, it's a full-time job. But she has other charities. She gives to foster children. She gives to, um, you know, uh, mothers, single parents for their children who can't afford anything else. That's why I wanted to talk about serving today, because helping others is, from what I think, I take it we're born here, and one of our main purposes is to help others in any way we can. In any way we can. I've told you before, my purpose my mission statement, actually, that I came up with over 20 years ago, and it's still the same today, is to help as many people to help themselves. So I am of the philosophy of help, giving person a hand up instead of a handout, right? I like to help teach people to get control of their lives and help themselves. That's what I've been doing for 20 years or more. Let's see what we have. I'm sorry again, I still haven't prepared this where I can see the chats live. So if you're on there live, hello, good morning. I'm going to go back as soon as this is over and look at the live streams on Facebook and at least on Facebook and answer any questions. If you have anything specific you want to get to me, you can get me on Facebook Messenger. You can get me on LinkedIn if you're seeing this on LinkedIn. Or you can just get me, send me a message through my website, www.pauseffects.com. Pause, not PAWS. No, no, no. It's pause, POS, short for positive effects, EFFECTS.com. There's a way to message me in there. All right, let's see what our first one is. And I love this, and I'm often quoting some of the same people because they have so much wisdom to give. And this is uh, excuse me, Mahatma Gandhi. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. And I'd say that that's what Angel and her friends they lose themselves in the service of others. They truly are dedicated. This isn't, oh yeah, I just got to spend some hours, some service hours. They truly, truly are dedicated. So think about that. And if you're confused about what you want to do, what you need to do, find something where you can go help out. It's the time of the year where the poor, the homeless are in definite need. There's different things run by the Salvation Army, the Marines with the tots. There's food pantries all over the place. I would suggest not just the donation. I would suggest donate your time. Be part of what's going on and help someone the best you can. We can't help everyone, but everyone can help someone. That was Ronald Reagan. Whether you know, have a political, um, any political thoughts one way or another about Ronald Reagan, this is wisdom. Well, sometimes we just give up because, oh, we're not making a difference. You make a difference when you help just one person. Just one person, you make a difference. So we can't help everyone, but everyone can help someone. And if everyone wanted to help someone, we would make a huge difference in the world. Then some other quote somewhere says, "It all starts with you. It all starts with you." The meaning of life is to find your gift. To find your gift. And the purpose of life is to share it with someone, is to give it away. So the meaning of life is to find your gift. All of us have, no matter what you might think of yourself. And I know a lot of us had problems and we don't think we're worth it. Let me tell you, you are enough. It doesn't matter what situation you are in, what's going on in your life, what you've done. You are enough. And that's the starting point. And if you have a gift, if you're a storyteller, if you can make designs, crafts, or just are good at just helping someone, give this gift away. Share it with Pablo Picasso, who shared his gift with millions and millions of people. Helping one person might not change the whole world, but it could change the world for that one person. I love this. I've used this before. I've heard this before. And it's absolutely right. I might have changed the first person I met on a bike. I went over and shook his hand. And these people homeless, they don't have a place to take care of themselves like we do. They don't have a place to wash every morning, shower every morning. But I went over and shook his hand, and in doing so, I put that little it was a little tiny, rubber object. It was a little Baba Jesus or baby Jesus. And I shook his hand, and I put it in the palm of my hand to give it to him. I said, "This is for you." Now I'm in the Bible Belt, so just most people you meet Christian. So he got it, and he had a big smile on his face. That was my gift for the whole day. The first person, I met. Big smile on his face, and he had a bike, and he goes and wraps it up on his handlebar so it's not going to go anywhere, and he's showing it to everyone. That was his gift back to me. The fact that I brought a little happiness into his world. And he was also going to get some good food because that's what he was there for. And yeah, it's it's that service to others is the rent you pay for your room here on earth. I love this. This is Muhammad Ali. Service to others is the rent you pay for your room here on earth. What a nice frame of why we're here, our purpose. I said this to Angel yesterday. It's one of the quotes I use when I talk about service to others. I use this the most, and most people know who Muhammad Ali is. And she almost teared up. She loved this quote. It hit her here because she's overpaying. What she's doing, she's overpaying for, for her, or she's paying for a lot more. There's a few people in this world, and I meet more and more of them as I meet people down here in Florida, because charities are a big thing, and it's not just charity for running a charity; it's charity for a passion, for a mission. And I meet more and more people down here than I've met anywhere else that are doing these things, that are living these missions, helping people all in all sorts. So what I say for our message for today is, if you haven't been doing so, if you don't give your time once in a while, it doesn't have to be on a regular basis, doesn't have to be on a weekly basis. But if you don't give up your time and energy, try it. You might find it's something that's going to do you a lot. You'll probably find it's something that makes you feel good, but after a while, it's something that goes deep, deep in your heart. It makes a huge difference in your as you're making a difference in others' lives. Hey, this has been. I'm going to bring this up. I'm going to bring this up. We're going to get some music, baby. Yeah. I want them to end on a good note. I want them to end on a high note. I want to tell you that all you have to do is start thinking about what you can do for someone else. And even if it's just one person, you don't have to do what I did. You don't have to do anything near what I did. I started out by giving my smiles away. Yeah, I'm walking out, I'm shopping, I'm meeting strangers, and got a big smile on my face and a big hello, whatever it is. That's how you start. And you're making someone else feel good, and it makes you feel good. Hey, until next week, this has been Coffee with Kevin. And I can't wait to see you all next week. If you like this, if it means something to you, please like it. Please comment and share with others. Take care all. Bye. All right. We'll end in just a moment. I just wanted you to give you a couple of moments to we're still here. It's a little bit of a problem that I've been talking about, a technical problem, but now I can say goodbye. Have an incredible week, incredible day. And you don't need me to wish it for you. You know it's in your power to make it so. Take care.